I'm live, it says. Don't believe it though. We'll see. I'm out in Kawasaki tonight, and I'm doing a vlog like everybody else, but not really. I'm trying something new again, like I always do. Crossing the road when I shouldn't, etc., etc. Just going to show you the thing. See what we got. Pam says good evening. Bob says Andrew's just posted a thing. That's nice of him. Bob Patton, we're waiting for you. Great show. Thank you very much. Bob Barras. Remember I said I grow a tail? And Clover News. I'm a little horse. A little pony. There you go. Tracy says hi. I've said I'm getting excited. And Willie says waiting as usual. Roger Channing's online. And of course, Raimundo and Pat, our evergreen friends. So there we go. This is the view. That's the Atlantic Hotel. Comedy Hotel. Holiday Hotel. Probably is a comedy hotel as well, I don't know. And across the road, we've got the, let's just start this side. We've got the Romantica on the corner. And next to that, we've got Little Germany, where I am. Then we've got the Irish bar, no, not Flanagan's, what's it called? Irish bar. McGuinness. Is it McGuinness? I don't know. And then the La Pina restaurant next door, and the Mad Hatter, which I don't think is open at the moment. So I'm going to take my life in my hands now and pop across the road to Little Germany, where I have an alcohol-free beer, and there are some people. So we'll see. So we got 59 people watching. Hello, give a thumbs up. And here's the Paddy McGinty's, it's called. Paddy McGinty's. Hasta luego. And here we are in Little Germany. Okay. Cool dude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you around now. Because you're wondering where's all my kit, right? That's what you're wondering. Where is all the kit? And I shall show you. So I will go to More, Settings, Camera, go to Back Cam, Done, and OK. And here we are. So this is the kit. Let's just log in here, turn the Wi-Fi on the iPad, see if we can connect to 11. I think we should be able to. Whilst it's running, we have connected. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is pop this down here. Actually, no, I'm not going to pop this down here. I'm going to go in. Let's turn this back the way it was. That's easier, isn't it? Front camera. Done. I can see you guys now. There you go. I can see. Okay, lovely. It says, good evening, Tim. You're actually in sync with my phone and TV. That's great. Cool. Hi, Tim. Nice to see you again. Back again, says Paul. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with this setup. I'm going to enter the broadcast studio. I'm going to allow everything. See if the mic's working. 1, 2. Yes, it is. And enter the broadcast studio. Wow. We got 2 of us now. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave this one. And going to. So now you can hear me on this one, I think. I hope. I forgot my. So let's see. Oh, the music's playing. So the music is playing, and you can hear me, I think. There we go. Oh, I like this bit. I like this bit. Okay, picture quality is 720, more like 480-ish, but it's watchable. Oh, what a shame. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going through not through the Wi-Fi now. I'm going through my telephone because I have some extra gigabytes I've got to get rid of. So there we go. So I think you can all hear me now. And I'll take the music down. I'll fade out the music. I'll fade up my microphone. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to. Let's see what this is. This is Freaky Friday for Living with MS in Tenerife. Now, we do have a special guest online, and if you want to join us in, you can join us later. Sounds okay, says Ian. Thank you very much. And what we do have is we have Christina at home. She didn't join me today, but I set the computer up to watch her watching TV. Now, unless she's come to the computer by accident and seen that what's happening, she's still watching TV, you see. And let's have a quick look in to see what Christina's doing. So first of all, I'm going to unmute her. Hello, Christina, can you hear me? Okay, we can't hear her just yet, but let's have a look. Let's put that straight up there. There we go. And we're going to add to the stream Christina. And there she is. Can you say something, Chris? Okay, looks like you're still muted, so I shall unmute you. You can't unmute your guest because they muted themselves. Ah, Christine, if you can hear me, you've got to press that little red button I showed you at the bottom with the mouse. Because I muted you on the PC, on the Mac. It says I can't unmute you, I'm afraid. Okay. Can you press that little button, darling? We did everything right, and then there's this one little thing that's killing us. I'm assuming she can hear me, though. Okay, Tony Carnes, looking forward to the show. Thank you, Tony, for your support as well. We really do appreciate what you do for us. Thank you very, very much. And I believe I am remiss in thanking somebody from PayPal. I don't know whether you want you to be named here, but I will send you an email when I get home. Hi, Tim from Southampton, says Peter Blake. Okay, let's go and see if Christina can. What you need to do is go right down the bottom where the phone is, where the green phone is, and make it bigger, like you normally do. And then there's a little red thing that says unmute. Just press that with your mouse. There you go.
Hello?
Hello, I should be able to hear you now.
Now you're up again.
Oh my God. What happened there? Oh, you changed. There you go.
Yeah.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn you down a little bit. There you go. Give me a sound check. Say testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's fine. So here we go. We can hear, says Jill. Spot on, Tim. There you go. So let's have a nice background. So we'll go to branding here, and we'll turn on a nice background, shall we? There's a nice background for you. So, Christina, what have you been doing while I've been out?
I've been watching the rest of a movie I started yesterday.
Uh-huh. And just to make sure that I am on the alcohol-free look, I know you can't see very well, but it's the blue one.
Yeah, I know. You're good.
I'm good, she says. And they've only got one of these, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, Michael's here as well. Hi, Michael. And, yeah, so let's go back to the comments. We've got 5 new comments. Both loud and clear. Okay, now we can start the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Living with MS in Tenerife. I am in the... Where am I? I'm in little Germany, and Christina's at home. And so we're going to try and do the show from here. On the show today, we don't have much for you. We're not going to stay on too long. We've got a very short COVID update because I know people have been asking the same questions about COVID and nothing's really happening. But I'll show you the latest figures and I'll answer a few questions of the things that happened today, which wasn't much, unfortunately. And then I don't have the weather set up because I thought I'd just tell you what the weather's like. It's going to be nice weather in the next few days. And then we can go to your questions. And if anybody wants to come in and join us, then all you need to do is to send an email to live@timothydowd.com. And what that does, it automatically sends you a link back with some instructions. Basically, it says turn everything off except the phone you're going to be with. Don't be watching this while you're doing it. And then press the link and you'll come in and you see it here, and then I'll bring you online to say hello. Wear earphones if you can, or little earbuds. Usually the ones you plug into your phone have got the microphone as well. So we'll try that. And no big lights behind you like Christina's got. Right. So live@timothydowd.com is an email this time. Don't go to the website. This is the email now. And then you can just click the link and it brings you in usually. Okay. So what else we got? Don't go away, I'll be right back. No, we don't need that. I want to turn that off. There you go. We got another comment. 28 degrees. It is 28 degrees. It's almost 28 degrees. Now, it's probably about 24 in the shade up at our flat. It's a little bit warmer when we come down to ground level, even though we're only 4 stories up. It's a little bit warmer here. But the actual weather app, which I have here, is telling me, does that mean it's 6 o'clock? Yes, it does. We've got the weather app here. It's a shame I can't share the screen, actually, because that would be perfect. Notice, do not renew. Oh, my thing ran out. I can only get 7 days now. There you go. And I'm not online. There you go. Check your Wi-Fi. Well, that's just that. See, I always find new things. I always find new things, don't I? I can't check the weather either now. There you go. It was a good idea when it lasted, but I don't have any Wi-Fi on this one. My God, I'm terrible. Thunder and snow in central Scotland. So what we're doing now is Honeybee says thumbs up. Thank you very much. And hi to Christina from Peter Foster.
Hey, Peter.
And Paul Ramsey says hi, Christina.
Hey,
Scotsman in
Paul.
Tenerife says hi, Christina.
Hey, everybody.
Did we go weird then? Did we a little bit? Try again. There you go. Sorry, what's this? I see the president has just announced a curfew from 11 to 6 in the morning. Well, there was a curfew from 11 to 6 anyway, just not on Tenerife. But he's actually doing it from 1 till 6, I believe, not 11. Is it 1 a.m. till 6 a.m.? And 1:30, I think. I'll have to check that because I don't think it's 11. Not on the island anyway. I know it is on in Spain. Okay. I thought I'd read 1 till 6. I must apologise for that. Even from the cold Netherlands, Leonie de Lang, thank you very much for coming in. Scotsman in Tenerife, 24 in the shade, just like Scotland then. That's true. That's true. And Ian says thunder snow in central Scotland. Wow. Up in Dundee, about an hour from Edinburgh, so I believe. In fact, I was talking to Ian today. He was helping me with some stuff, and thought I want to thank him personally while I'm online now that he helped me a lot. But I still get these problems. What's the sound like? Because I've got these earphones on, I can hear everybody, but I think that the microphone is quite good just picking me up, right? What do you think, Chris? Can you hear everybody in the bar?
I can hear people in the bar as well, yeah, but
It's not bad.
it's not bad, no.
Okay. I'm eating olives here. Olive. So, Sharon says, nice to see Christina. Tree Surgeon says, sugar, I've left the fryer on. If you want to add Facebook, Bob, you're welcome. We can add Facebook here, but I've decided not to today. And Raimundo says, background sound of people talking. Okay, but it's not too loud, is it? Oh, there's a motorcycle going past. Could be you have to leave the bar at 11. Yeah, I think basically I did look actually, and I thought it was 1 o'clock, but the bars close at 11 because we're still in red. Anyway, let's go to the COVID thing and let's get that over with. So let's go to branding. Let's put the thing around it so that people are happy. Let's take the comments off. And now what I've got in the banner, I've got all the details ready to go. So let it run past once and then I'll read it out for those of you who can't see. Christina? So basically, it's not good news, but it's not that bad news either. The active COVID ticker for the whole of the Canary Islands total is 4,259. Tenerife 3,057. That's slightly up on the last time we did it, which was Wednesday. Arona's gone up to 117. Adeki 125. Grenadilla de Abona's come down from 145 to 141. But our daily average has skyrocketed to 79.6. So that's bad news because that means we're going to stay in the red traffic light, which means bars close at 11, not 12. They've just released a BOC, which is the Bulletin Oficial de Canarias, and that has given the curfew from the 23rd, I think it is, of December, and that will be 1 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning, and on New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve it's 1:30 to 6. Now somebody just said 11 till 6, and that was the Spanish curfew that we weren't a part of. So I'm not too sure about that, to tell you the truth. I thought I'd read 1 a.m. Because it would have said 11 p.m. If it would have been 11 o'clock, I think. So basically, that's the COVID for that. There is a couple of stories in some of the local newspapers about Torres wanting to get the antigen test recognised, and he wants to, but he hasn't. He even asked the central government on Tuesday, I think it was, and they said no. Then it was the EU saying that they would love to be able to stop. They don't want to stop freedom of movement. So what they don't want to do is to put in anything in place where freedom of movement is going to be restricted. But that doesn't affect the UK anyway because they're not in Europe. So nothing's happened at the moment. I will tell you as soon as the BOC has been released, and that will give you the details. But the BOC that was released today was just about the curfew and opening times over the Christmas and New Year period, which basically is the same. It's midnight, and if you are on Tenerife, then it's 11. So go back to the comments. We've got 8 new comments there. So let's go. Everybody saying hi. Christina, hi. Christina. Mr. Gypsy Fear, tell Tree Surgeon to stop watching for a moment and keep an eye on Mrs. Tree Surgeon's dinner. And Kate Fly says, I can confirm that the curfew does start tonight from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. It's on the Tiempo de Canarias online, but only in Tenerife. Also, more new laws come into force tonight until the 10th of January. Wow, I didn't read that the curfew comes in tonight. It was only over the holiday period that I read, so I shall definitely go and read that. You heard it from Phil Tikaya. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need to get the red figures down before reducing the PCR to antigen. Well, the PCR and antigen tests, they're about the same. They give you the same information. It's just that one of them is one of them's longer and more expensive, and it takes a long time, really. But it both tells you whether you're free or not. Hi, Tim Steiner. Tim Steiner. It's like Brangelina. Hello from McCall Dampwell, Wrexham. The best of Poe and Dickie Hart. There you go, bounce about castles. Wayne Warburton, evening all. Hi Wayne, I used to know him in Unsworth 30, 40 years ago.
Whoa.
Are you giving the wrong information? Please go to Tiempo de Canarias online and read it there. See, Tiempo de Canarias is a weather thing, and I get it from the BOC, so I will actually go there and get it. I'm not giving the wrong information. I'm giving the information that I got, which was... let me go and do that straight away. So first of all, I got to join this Wi-Fi, because I pride myself on giving out the correct information. So therefore, if I don't give out the correct information, I don't have any reason to be on it. Okay. So, I got loads of stuff coming in now. Okay, where did we go then? We went to the BOC. BOC Canarias. Pagina Principal. And the one from today. These are the methods extraordinary from today, from the 26th of November. Las restricciones de la libre circulación de personas para evitar la propagación de virus y contagios. That's just saying what it's all about. Antes de la situación de extrema gravedad. Number 2, present the ley, okay. Línea ayuda de asistencia social, no, that's fine. I've got to go through this. I do apologize for reading right in front of you. I said I wouldn't do that, but I got to do this because I've been called out and I want to get it right. So these are just, okay, here we go. The object, okay, the method, the medidas, not the methods, the measures. Oh my gosh. No, I'm sorry, but guys. Andrew Horseman, thank you so much for the donation there. I'm not earning my money tonight, so you got to go through a lot of chaff to get the meat. Medidas materiales que están adidas de subvenciones. Si se fuese. Plazo administrado. Can you tell me what capital it was? What chapter it was that you saw this thing about curfew from 11 o'clock as of tonight?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Okay, kiddo. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You're even bored. Okay, guys. Christina's going to be right back. I shall mute her. Okay, guys. Let's go back and see whether we found the capital there. Please, you are going the wrong information. Please go to the Tiempo de Canarias online and read it there. Okay, I should go to Tiempo de Canarias online. Tiempo de Canarias. So I'm on the weather site Tiempo de Canarias now. Hello, Tim and Christina. Curfews for Tenerife due out of the control case at 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. for at least a week. Okay. Why didn't I see that? Thank you very much, Denise. It's also in the Canarian. I read something in the Canarian Weekly, but they usually say stuff that's coming up and not what's actually happened. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Canarias decreta a toque de queda in Tenerife. Okay. When did that come out? Okay, I can't find it in the official bulletin, so it must be coming out tomorrow. But if it's from tonight, then they should have published it today in the BOC. And if it's not published in the BOC, it isn't law. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't look there. I don't read the newspapers. I read the laws. Okay, I've lost a load of people now. Even though 200 are watching, I think everybody's sort of saying, I've had enough of this. And to tell you the truth, so have I. But there's only one bulletin that's been published today, and that was bulletin number 248 on Friday. And there's one about finance. Education, translation, turismo. Justice. Agriculture. Public Works. I do apologize. I can't find it. I cannot find it in the law. From the 3rd of December, Presidente Fiestas Navidad. Okay, here we go. This is the one I saw today. Okay, I'm reading this as quick as I can, ladies and jelly spoons. Please bear with me. Thank you. I'm not to worry. I want to get you the information because there's usually some sort of fundamental. The object of the decree, the regimen of sanctions, communication. The annex, okay, here we go. Limiting of number of maximum persons that can go together has usually been 6, but over the Christmas period it's 10. Limitation on circulation horario nocturno. Here we go. Se limita la libertad de circulación de personas en horario nocturno desde la 1 a las 6. So from 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock, it says. De los días 23 de diciembre, so from the 23rd of December until the 10th of January, with the exception of the 24th and 25th, and the 31st and 1st, where the curfew is 1:30 to 6. So I was right, actually. I was actually right. So in the law, it says that starting on the 23rd of December, there is going to be a curfew from 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning, apart from the 24th, 25th, and the 31st and the 1st, where it's 1:30 to 6 o'clock, which is what I read today and what I told you. So I don't know where the weather site is getting its information from, or whether it's been talked about and not law yet. But I think saying that there's a curfew from tonight at 11 o'clock is a bit much. And there's also a law about the celebration of religious things, but that was it. So basically, in the annex, it was those two things. The things I told you, that they're relaxing the number of people that can sit together for the Christmas period to 10 from 6, but it has to be two families. And the curfew on the 23rd of December is 1 a.m. to 6 a.m., except for the 24th and 25th, and the 31st to the 1st, whereby it's 1:30 a.m. Great. So I said the 23rd, 10th of January in my video as well. Definitely not tonight. Well cleared up, Jim. Thank you, Night Strider. Night Strider's in the house. And thank you, Michael, for that wonderful donation there. I'm eating a thingy here. So that's all cleared up now. If there does become a curfew from 11 till 6, which is the Spanish curfew, which is already in place in Spain, except for the Canary Islands. If it comes to the Canary Islands, I'll let you know. But there has to be either a relaxing of our law or a new law. So there you go. Oh, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. I'm going to take this COVID thing off now because I'm finished with COVID. I'm going to take the banner off as well. There you go. So now I'm going to concentrate on you guys. Oh, the last one is Jack Bell said something. President of the Canary Islands, Victor Torres, announced this afternoon that from tomorrow and until the end of Tenerife, there will be a curfew from 11 till 6. So basically, if that's true, and I'm not saying it isn't, but if it is from tomorrow, then what they're doing is they're just going with the same law as Spain has, because we had a special dispensation in the Canary Islands because we're tourists. So if that is true, then he will announce something tomorrow. But as soon as it comes in the BOC, which is the Bulletin Oficial de Canarias, and not a weather site or a newspaper, I'll let you know. Christina's back in the room. So we're going to bring you back up. There she is. Wayne Warburton, thank you very, very much. Jack Bell, let's go off there. Where are you, Tim? I'm actually in Little Germany in Karlsruhe. I left late and walked down to get my alcohol-free wheat beer. It's the blue one, and it's still the first one as well. And I think I saw Tom Herdman walking past, but we'll see. Lindsay Gibb says, in other news, it's Ash from Aberdeen's birthday, so please say happy birthday to Ash from Aberdeen. There you go. I'm in Little Germany, says everybody. Oh, yeah. Sharon saying hi, Christina. Ali Bennett saying hi, Christina. Tracy Addison is saying hi, Andrew. Let's go and turn the theme to big. There we go. So we can see people now. Gary Dwyer saying happy birthday to Ash as well. And Chris Stewart says, people keep telling you it's not the BOC. It will be published tonight and come into force tomorrow, Saturday Night Strider. Please check in the online newspaper Tiempo de Canaris. We do watch the newspapers, but we don't communicate with the people here, or they don't communicate with us through the newspapers. They communicate with us through the official bulletins, and those are the ones that we give out. We're not saying it's wrong. We're just saying we don't want to speculate until it's actually law. Andrew did an update, was quoted from the Canarian Times, but he did stipulate some things were coming but had not passed into the Yule. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Tim. You're doing a great job. I'm flying out from EMA, Dawn Patrol tomorrow. Better in Tenerife than the UK. Whatever it is, actually better in Tenerife than the UK, for the weather at least. And also, I know the UK. There's lots of snow and it's -1 and very very windy. The whole COVID thing is. We're not allowed to say that. The poor DJ Christina got a bit bored and there's wanting to. Do you want to be in a bit of a rave, do you, Chrissy? Don't. Did I unmute you? Okay, you're unmuted now.
Well, I think, am I?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You were probably talking your head off, and I couldn't find out.
Super. Yeah, I was always talking and told the story of my life here.
You told the story of your life.
All for nothing.
Okay, you start again.
All
Start again.
for
I was
nothing.
born to be alive. Just a quick hello, Tina. Hi. Shout like I am doing my best, actually. I am doing my best. I'm hoping that we get to the stage where I can meet people who are coming on holiday. They feel safe because they've had the test, and they feel safe that they can socially distance, whilst sitting at a similar table, at the same table. I've actually got the microphone set up over there. If anybody wants to come to Little Germany and say hello, most of the people here are speaking German, and they're eating anyway. So we'll have a look. And Michael might come if he's still here, but that's about it. Nice try to saying, do I think Christmas will be busier, Tim? You know, I don't see it. I think the forecasts at the moment are about 80% reduction, so around the 20% capacity. So I think we're going to see very similar as it is now. It's not. I mean, Britain is the major portion of it, but the Scandinavians are not coming, and also a lot of swallows have decided not to come this year. So that's a big hit, really, is the swallows from every country. The Scandinavians, the Belgians, the Hollanders. Ali Bennett, thank you very, very much for that donation there. And I really do hope to keep you informed. And the reason I don't give out headlines from newspapers and stuff is because it isn't official until it's in the BOC. And I remember that there was one point when it was the age for children was 12 in the newspapers, all over the newspapers. And when the law came out, it was 6. So I don't want to give out this false information, if you like. Just in case. But if the newspapers get it right, which they do mostly, then they'll be right when the BOC comes out. Carefully, Wendy. Warbs. Wendy Liddy, I thought it wouldn't say it. Okay. There we go. Okay, how many husbands want to mute their wives? My husband's jealous of you, Tim.
Yeah.
Christina doesn't say a lot. I know, dear kid.
No.
Did I leave the light on for you today?
All in my head. Yeah.
That's good. Because usually I forget to turn the light on and she can't reach the switch. And then she's in the dark.
I sit in the dark.
So what have you been doing today, Chris? Living with MS in Tenerife? Living
Just
with MS?
watching the rest of the movie. It was about it because you just left after 5, didn't you?
I did. It was after 5. That's why I didn't go far, to tell you the truth. Oh, no Duff Jen from Tim and Andrew. That's exactly right. Can't find the mute button on my wife, says Paul. Hi, Tim. Could you have a word with your fellow vloggers not to dash with your splendid channel, not to clash with the splendid channel? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I do a live show because it's easier. I don't have to edit it and upload it. I mean, those guys who do all the editing and stuff, they're the heroes. And even the live show is saved, so you can always watch it offline later. So you can choose who you want to watch. If you want to watch live and interact with the messages, that's great. If other people are live at the same time as me, at the moment, I think there's about 8 million people live on YouTube. So you can pick anyone you like, and we really don't mind. We do try not to tread on each other's toes, and everybody knows that I like to go live at 5:55 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've not changed that since the beginning. And there was a point when the sundown was sort of going down, so people wanted a bit more sundowny type stuff. But yeah, we don't really mind. And you can always come back and watch this later, and you can actually fast forward through all the boring bits, which will probably make you watch 3 things. Okay, that was Linda Terry. Robert says Tim and Andrew are giving the official info, not what might happen in the newspaper. That's true. That's true. I mean, we don't have a horse in the race, to say the truth. The newspapers have to sell newspapers, and we get you guys to chat with us anyway. We don't have to give you clickbait. Clickbait. Having done a PCR test, you have to get all the ducks in a row with times, etc. I use Randox and turnarounds between dropping off the sample and certified results of 32 hours. Wow. When you get the results, this is a question for you guys. When you get the results of your PCR test, does it have the time stamp on it, or is it just the date? Because if there's no time stamp on it, then the 72 hours is basically after the day. So it's got to be It's got to be midnight, hasn't it? I'm not sure, but if there's a time on the thing, what time was it? Was it the time that you took it? Was it the time they received it? Was it the time they tested it? And if there's no time on it, then how do we know if it's 72 hours ago if we don't just say 3 days ago? So if you arrive on Friday, that means it's got to be Thursday, Wednesday. It's got to be valid on Tuesday. So we don't know. Love and mute things. Swallows won't be happy next year when they can only go 90 days per trip. You know, um, if you're a swallow and okay, let's put it this way: if you're not an EU person and you want to spend more than 90 days, you just have to get a visa. Anybody can get a visa, so you can come for as long as you like. All you need is a visa. The only thing that's changing is that non-EU countries can only come for 90 days as tourists. So you can get a visa anytime you like. You can get a Schengen visa, so you can go to all the other places, or you can you can get a visa for just for Spain. And you can get a visitor's visa, you can get a working visa, you can get a student visa, all types of visas. And you come as long as you like. Okay, tree surgeon. Andrew, so many bargains to be had for Christmas. Question is, will the operators adhere to them? I don't know. I'm not too sure. More on there. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay, that's been true. Wendy says, okay, they're talking about the Night Strider says one-off edits released all this month at 6ish for Vlogmas, but definitely no live clashes. Edit can be watched anytime. Exactly right. And we've talked about it. Andrew and I have talked about it. We're not in competition. Even if we go live exactly at the same time and finish at the same time, I think that Andrew's base would watch him and my base would watch me, and some people would watch one on the phone and one on the TV, and some would just go, forget it. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah.
Did Christina get an Apple Watch? We haven't bought it yet. We're still.
But we will soon.
We will soon, yeah. All you guys that have given us for the studio here, there was a bit of cash left over that, so that's going towards it. And also with when you're watching these afterwards, and there's a little bit of advertising revenue, so that'll go towards it as well. But we don't get that till the end of December. So what we decided to do is, if we get enough saved up between now and just before Christmas, I'll nip up to Santa Cruz to the Apple Banana Store, it's called, funny enough, and see if I can get one there. But I think I can get one in Media Markt as well, and there might even be places in the south that sell them. So I'll do that, and I'll just use the money from the the well the pension, and then get it
But
paid back.
once I got it, I show you it.
Exactly, exactly. Although I'm also remiss in doing the doing the video of the kit. I've filmed most of it. It's just I need to do a little bit more technical stuff and cut it all together so it's a short thing, and then read all your names out. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So there you go. So I watched a press conference when Torres announced the curfew for Tenerife. Yeah, I know. It's the announcements are there. I just don't think he's written it into law yet, has he? Or he's just taking the law off that exempted the Canary Islands. I don't know, but I couldn't find it, so that's why I didn't read it out. That's all. And here we go, the one where you've got to be very careful. Flying Trucker says Janet Anscombe agrees with your information. Just checked her website. Okay, thank you. Janet's usually pretty good at that as well. We agree, Andrew and Tim and Christina. Give us facts, not fiction, from Stephen Elise. Very cool. Doncaster. Wendy says, it's nice Andrew's asking. Tim proves you have a lot of knowledge about Tenerife. You know, uh, it's not that I know a lot about Tenerife, but I read a lot. So I think that's where my thing comes in. I take the time to read it. I read the Spanish and translate it, and I can't read Spanish like reading a newspaper. I've got to go in and certain words that I don't know, so I have to look them up. It's just like anything, or you can actually copy the whole thing and put it in Google Translate. It comes out fairly good, but you've got to go in and refine it a bit to make it what's the word, understandable. Understandable. Okay. Oh, olives. Is the relevant time the swab time? Great minds. We don't know. We don't know. Okay, so Firefly Robert says the PCR does have a timestamp on both test time and result time. Okay, so not the swab time then. I heard the EU are going to make travel to EU countries very difficult for UK citizens. Have you heard anything? Gary Dwyer. No, the EU don't make it difficult for UK. What they do is they make it easy for members of the EU, which is the difference. So you can choose to be a member of the EU and have it easy, or you can be with the rest of the world. So you have exactly the same rights as a Russian or a Chinese or an American, a Canadian, or a South American or an African or an Iranian or yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you have exactly the same rights as other non-EU countries. It's not that the EU are going to make things hard for the UK. In fact, they don't think about the UK that much at the moment. They've got their own problems. I'm not going to mention that. It's a public holiday in the Canaries this weekend. I think it's on the mainland Constitution Day. Nick, actually, in the Canaries, we have two public holidays on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, the supermarkets or Mercadona usually will close about 3 o'clock, I think, and it will be closed all day on Tuesday. So it's they call it the long weekend. And Largo, I don't know. They call it the long weekend this weekend anyway. So the first dose of the Pfizer 9 vaccine has arrived in Northern Ireland. Whoa. Great stuff. And Night Strider says, everyone hit the thumbs up as well. We go live again together to Sim as well. Yes, we will. I've told Christina I'm not going to go into big places where there's lots of people. But if we find a place like we did the other time, out in the open space, then we'll do that. Let's organise that. Who is the tree surgeon? Tree surgeon is Bob. Not long now, we can travel test free, says Jack Bell. When do we find out who he is? Oops. Neil Bland, good evening, folks. How is everyone today? I don't think these work, these do the five. I don't think they work. I'm not sure. They probably do on Facebook, but not here. And Peter Balding says Jeff Carter did the live with Lee on Jeff's channel. Probably don't know you do the regular Friday evening live. Jeff doesn't normally do live. Was surprised people were donating to him. Okay. I think what it is I started doing the lives straight after I got to 1,000 people, thanks to the MacMaster. And Lee saw that and thought it was interesting. So I think he did that now, and now everybody's doing it. And basically, it's just a way to interact with you guys. So I find it quite cathartic. Christina sort of like puts up with me, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
And then we do the balcony banter on Wednesday, which I'm going to sort of like start going further back on because the girls have got more to talk about than I do, really. And I'll just do moderation and set up the technical stuff. Scotsman in Tenerife says, how much is the beer in the German bar and what's your favourite beer there? Okay, I'll answer those backwards. My favourite beer is the Franziskaner Weissbier, and you can either have it as alcohol-free, which I'm drinking tonight because I got the car, or you can have it as alcohol full, and it's 5-point-something% in the alcohol full, and there's an option between the light beer and the dark beer in the wheat beer. So you're supposed to drink it out of a glass, and they think I'm a real banauser for drinking it out of a bottle, don't they, kid?
Yep. But what's a banausi in English?
Doesn't exist, or it either doesn't exist or they're all banausers. A banauser basically is somebody who goes against the tradition. Sort of a, I think oik would be the English word, but
Oik.
I think oik has got a bad connotation. So a banausi is sort of lovable. Is it? Is it lovable? Laughable,
Yeah.
lovable. Yeah. You wouldn't if you called somebody a banausi, they wouldn't hit you, would they?
No.
No.
No. Somebody who ignores traditions.
Correct. A banausi. Okay, just asked Pat on one of your wheat beers, and she said, "Do you know the time?" Just asked Pat for one of your wheat beers, and she said, "Do you know the time?" I- I'll have to work that one out, Raimundo. I'm sorry about that. Got to work that one out. The R number in East Anglia is 0.910. It's coming down slowly. Well done. I don't know what the R number is here, but we have the, what is it? I think it's in 100,000 people on Tenerife. The number of average over the last 7 days is 79.6. So I don't know if that's the R number or not. Okay, we got 228 people watching. We lost a few people. We got a load of new people. And I found the beer you're drinking Sainsbury's is 185. Oh, the price. I didn't say the price. The price here is 350. And if you buy it in the supermarket, you can get it for 150, I think. Or if you go to one of the other supermarkets, the up in the other side of the motorway, so not tourist supermarkets, then I think it's 127. So it's probably the same as in Britain. You know, you get a tinny from the supermarket to go. It's cheaper than if you buy a pint in a pub. But it's I think
But
it's
you
350.
won't have the right glass.
No, you won't have the right glass
No.
unless you buy a right glass. But I drink out of the bottle anyway because I'm a banausi.
Uh,
Oh, meaning it's too early. Okay, too early for a beer. In fact, wheat beer is breakfast beer in Germany. You drink the wheat beer for breakfast with the white sausage. Weisswurst and Weissbier. Okay. Ali Benny saying hit the like button, guys, if you're on YouTube. Thank you very much. 350 is not bad at all, says Neil. That's important. Also, wie viel kostet a Weizen hier?
Normal 3,90.
92.
3,90.
390. 390. 390. 390 is not 350, sorry. My bad. Like button. Hit. Hey. That's the programming version. The programming version. Okay, so about Little Germany. This is a fantastic restaurant. They don't have a lot of tables, and you have to book. And because of the restrictions on inside and outside, there is even less tables, and they've got to have the 2 meter distance, which they're doing very well. Whereby, on the entrance there, maybe it's not exactly that, but they do make sure that there's not too many people on the terrace. No smoking anywhere, and they've got great food. So a big shout out to my friends, Axel in the kitchen and Kirsten behind the bar. And I don't know what the lad's called who's doing all the prep, but they do fantastic food. It's not just German food, although it is basically based on the German cuisine. So you can get specialities like the bratwurst or the spätzle or meat wrapped in cabbage. I know it sounds terrible, but it's fantastic. And they
or
do specials like
liver.
they do specials like liver, and I can't cook liver at home because Christina don't like the smell. So I'll always eat liver here with mashed potatoes and apple onion gravy. Oh, and blaukraut, which is like it's like red cabbage, but it's not the pickled stuff that you get in Britain. It's the warm sort of red cabbage with sort of a cinnamon. No, not cinnamon. What do they put in it? Cloves, like a cloves taste in it. Yeah, that's beautiful. They do takeaway. They will do takeaway, Cliff. If you let them know, they'll cook it and packet it up for you. I don't think they'll deliver though. I don't think they deliver, but you can come and take it away. And Jill's saying at home we mostly don't drink until after 9 p.m. But special days, holidays, if we go out for lunch, then we drink anytime. Yeah, I think our special days are any day with a tea in it. So Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag,
Old joke.
Sonntag. The old joke. Here's Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I'm online with 224 people live, and Christina's at home, and we got all these people coming in. This is Michelle. Let's see if I can pull this in. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't do that.
I don't have the equipment. I have not the idea to do.
You don't have to do. You just sit down and read and talk into the microphone.
No.
No. Okay. So this is Michelle, but you can't see him because he's got to bend down. There's the camera, Michelle. If you want to look into the camera, then say hi.
Where's the camera?
No, it's this side. It's right here.
No, I think.
You got to go back a bit social distancing. There you go. And wave and say goodbye.
Hello, Michael.
He can't hear because he doesn't have the bins on, you see.
Okay.
So, Andrew, curry first, sausage sauce. Yep. Currywurst is, I think your auto correct is currywurst, which is basically a big sort of sausage with slits in it, grilled on the grill, and then with like a curry ketchup and curry powder on it. Is a typical fast food there.
Which Angela Merkel used to eat with Obama.
Don't you just hate it when you want to watch LWMST and someone calls round? Well, sit them down and introduce them. Might get some new people in there. And Cliff says, oh, we've done the takeaway thing. Curry, we did. You said they do liver. You said they do liver. Joke. Says Nick. Love liver, Tim. I love liver too. Old takeaway. Ah, okay. Do you deliver? Oh, God. So they weren't really asking whether they deliver or not. Do you deliver? Do you deliver? Okay, I got it. Just a minute. I've got to do the bottom. No, no. Oh, God. See, because I was. There you go. Did you hear that? The do liver. Because I was looking for the official BOC telling you about the non-curfew, then I forgot I could do. Did you hear that, Chris?
Yeah.
Was it too loud? Oh, that was a bit loud, wasn't it?
No, it was fine.
Thank you very much. Okay, the old takeaway joke there. Sharon Clark says, wine o'clock. Exactly right. Exactly right, wine o'clock. We got Francois McDuck just about to get our PCR test. £149 each. I hope that's gift wrapped. Cliff says, is that Michel von Montenegro? Yes, it is. It is actually, yeah. It is. He decided to get out of that business. Well, it still is building. So he leased it to somebody else. And a lovely couple. I did if you look back in the Aftcast on this channel, then you'll see David and Jill did an interview with those guys. Tim, half Belgium here. Absolutely love red cabbage cooked with apples and white cabbage with creams. Yeah, that's it. That's it. First injection start in Scotland on Tuesday. What, we're putting them down? No, you mean the what's it called? We've had ours. We've had our jam, haven't we? That's for the flu, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Normal flu.
And we did a vlog from Little Germany, and we looked at the menu, and it sounded wonderful. Says Ray. It did. It was. First vaccine start on Tuesday for Britain, Tim. Yeah, well, we decided to test it on an island first in case like the zombie apocalypse starts, and then we got you contained there. So we'll have a look.
Hey, we on the island too.
We're on an island too. No, we're in Europe.
Yeah.
Europe's a continent.
Okay.
Andrew Hoss says, that's it, Tim. Really nice. Had it in Dortmund and Munich a few years ago. They do it where you are too. Yes, they do. They do. The Cuddy Bush you're talking about. Yep, they do that there. Hello from a very cold Blackpool. Bobby Ricketts. Ooh. Might have had one, said Robert. What sort of flu vaccine here? Never mind a COVID one. Well, you can't even get a flu vaccine. You can't get a flu vaccine in the UK? Okay, Cliff Jones. I've been visiting for 25 years. Always his bar. Great DVTs. Bob Barrow's been injected. Yes, we know, and we thank you for your service there, Bob. How's the tail? Oh, we're frozen, is that? Graham Shue says, I'm frozen. Hi, Tim. Are you aware that the Manchester Airport are now doing COVID tests? I read something in a newspaper that they're going to start doing it. I don't know whether it was from today or not. From the 8th, I thought it was. Yeah, but as I said, it's something that people would want to do, and to get people out of the country. You know, I know that you're all in tears in the UK now, so you got to be careful where you go and what you do. I know you can't go to the beach, but you can go to the airport. So we'll see. And the Red Company, via their Manage Your Bookings, are offering a PCR postal test for £95. Well, that's good. That's good. And Peter's asking, do you think the big holiday companies should pay for the PCR test to encourage travel? You know, I think the holiday companies need the business. So if they have a model which would include a paying for a test to get the numbers up, and then hope to get the money back at the bar or the food place or wherever, then I think they could do something that will actually take away all the hassle of you having to do something. But I think it's not the price; it's the extra price. So if you buy a holiday with it included, then that's a lot better. So yeah, I think that is a model that you could go with. That is a model you could go with. I'm ordering my COVID test on Monday, $109.99. You know, it's I don't know why they do that. $9.99. There we go. I think I'll do that. You see, what I'll do YouTube allows you to have members, right? So you can have a member, and then when you comment, you get your own little icon as a special member. And the longer you're a member, the different colours, it changes different colours, and so we can do that for you. And so the starting level, I think you can do something like €4.99 a month euros. So that's just under a fiver. So $4.99 a month. Then it goes to $9.90 a month as a super supporter, and then it goes to $24.99 for a stalker. And you join the membership, and then you get perks. You get perks. I don't know what the perks are, but you get perks. I think the perks will be that you get your name written in lights. So if you're on the super stalker or the super supporter or the stalker level, then you get your picture. And if you're on the stalker level, you get a video, and you can chat with the videos now. That sounds very good. Interesting. Are you have tonsils and are you have tonsils and uvula? Are you have tonsils and uvula? Don't know, Connor. Don't know. I have tonsils and I have an uvula.
What's
The
a
uvula in the back.
nubula?
The little thing that's hangs down the back of your thing.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, poor Christina is starving. Where's the tea? Are you starving, Chris?
No.
You don't get hungry, do you?
I never get hungry now. I
No.
will get hungry at 11 maybe.
No, we're not eating at 11. What time is it now? Yes, 10 to 7 now. Got to finish anyway. So Colin booked my PCR test in Newcastle Airport for £99. Greetings from snowy Cumbria. Hi, Colin. All going to be here soon. Neil, you've got to go. I have a discount code. I can't find it. Big Blue. No German markets in the UK this year, and one in Edinburgh is always fantastic. Well, that's a shame. Are there any German markets in Germany this year, Chris?
Oh, no.
They're not doing them?
Christmas markets, no.
No. Some holiday companies already offer discounts on tests. They do actually. In fact, I think the Coral Suites in La Caleta are actually doing that as well. So Andrew Boyer says, phone my doctor today, can't get a flu vaccine until January, only from Birmingham. Well, that's a shame. They came out here and we just went up and got, well, we're in a little, we're in Arminimi, which is a little village just up the road from us. And they have their own health centre. And it serves like this area, but it's quite a small one. So I think we've got more time there. And the nurse there is actually English. And so a lot of people just book the nurse and then complain, and then she gets her into the doctor and stuff. But no, but if you want your flu jab or you want anything else, then Linda's fantastic. She does everything, doesn't she, kid? Helps us out. She actually taught me how to do a specific procedure that I can now do myself, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what the tree surgeon's on about to get the flu vaccine in the UK. Maybe it's just his health centre that's a problem. Neil says, Jimmy G, if you access your manage your bookings, then go to the next page. It will have a link to Jet2 COVID test partner. Follow that, and it applies to discount. Cool. Ian's online. I need to go. Speak later. Ian, thank you very much for joining in, and thank you for your help this afternoon. Scotsman in Tenerife says, agreed, sales are based on how easy it is to buy. If travel companies simply increase prices but included tests, they would sell more. Also, could buy in massive bulk, the things change. Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity for somebody. It's an opportunity for somebody. Connor Gill, are you like your tonsils and uvula? Thanks, Neil. I'll give it a go. Colin said, I had my flu jab in September, and tree surgeons is talking to Jill Gardner. Insulin dependent here. Took me 6 weeks to get one, and that's in Birmingham. And Neil Brown is saying, anytime, Jimmy G, all the best with it. And Shannon says, bye, sorry, next need, leave too, serve dinner, take care. Okay, people are leaving now. We got 200 people online, so I'm going to start the wind up now. We'll just do Jill's diabetic as well. And how can you eat olives, Tim? Yuck. I shall show you.
I love them. Bring
Not only
those.
olives, but they're soaked in.
You were frozen now.
Fantastic. Are you watching Daily Bumps and mess yourself on YouTube? Says Connor Gill. I don't know what Connor Gill's wanting to say there, but it must be something really important to him. And we thank him for his wonderful contribution. But now, on that note, I'm actually going to say good night. So, Christina, this is Tim and Christina for Living with MS in Tenerife.
See you Monday. You just were frozen there. Now you're gone. Now it's just me. So, have a good time.
We were.
Are you back?
Did I freeze?
Yeah, you froze, then we're gone completely, and then it was just me.
Well, you're the star of the show. We're the star of the show.
Obviously.
When you said olives, you froze. That must have soaked the thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so Neil, thank you, everybody. Good night, everybody. Okay, everybody's saying good night anyway, so I would like to just thank you all for your wonderful contributions today, for your moral support, for your financial support, and for loving the channel. I hope that I gave you all the information you needed, and I hope it was nice to see Christina, and she didn't have to go out anywhere. So that's pretty cool. So, Chris, I'm going to play
That's
the
great.
outgoing music now.
Okay.
And
Hope
it's
to see you on Monday.
we're going to do Mystery Monday. Are you ready for Vamos a la Playa?
Yep.
Let's go.
Vamos a la playa.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim and Christina down for Limit MS and Tenerife signing off. We'll see you again on Mystery Monday at 5:55 on this channel. Coming to you live from Little Germany in Kaiserslautern. Don't forget to come in and say hello to Kirsten and Axel. And try the liver. They got great steaks. They got great chicken. They got great pork. Everything that you ever wanted. Plus some special German specialities like Spätzle. And next Wednesday we got Juliane Nembel. And Christina, and the topic for Balcony Banter on Wednesday is logic.
So then
night,
you
everybody.
probably have to talk more on Wednesday.
What? Because it's logic.
Because you're the logic guy.
Say to Chris.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.